Who do you think would have been the funniest of the apostles?
Oh gosh, I don't know them that great. I really don't.
Thomas.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say that.
Hello and welcome back to the Croak and Crow podcast, where we talk about, I'll tell you what we talk about. We talk about religion. We talk about spirituality. We talk about living an okay life. And that's all you can do, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Verona.
And before we get started, first I want to congratulate myself. I started the van build. I did. I started it. First
I helped
day.
with it.
Yes. we started it. We're just learning how to record, learn how to do little things. So it was demolition day, but first episode hopefully should be out this week. But yeah, half of the learn process isn't just the van build, but it's just filming a van build. But we'll be learning. You'll be watching with us and watching it grow. And we'll be on this ride together. Yeah. Pun intended. This ride. It's a van.
Yeah.
It's a van. Yeah. I'm Spencer. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
And your name?
I'm still Verona, but
hey,
you never know with me because I'm always changing my name.
A name so nice you gotta say it twice. Okay. What's the topic?
The topic today is just going to be fun and happy, and so therefore it's laughter.
Laughter. Ha ha ha.
Laugh track.
Insert laugh track here. Laughter is the greatest medicine.
That's it. That's in the Bible.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm starting to think I didn't read the Bible. I know I always say I read the Bible, but
there's too much to remember.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Was I reading the Bible? Did I read something else?
You did.
Was I just reading like Time magazine?
No. You read it. Don't ever doubt that.
Don't ever doubt that. Nobody can take that away from you.
Nobody can take that away from you.
Yeah.
We didn't film it, because now we're filming like the van and we're filming the podcast. We didn't film you.
When can we film a mukbang? I'm only saying that because I'm starving.
Oh. Well, it would be an interesting mukbang because I don't eat meat or wheat.
It would be religious, so we'd be eating like
But I can't eat everything.
We'd be eating like communion host.
Oh God. No. I've seen people try to eat biblical stuff.
Oh.
Ancient grains and what's it called? Dates, which sorry if you like dates, prunes, or any preserved fruit. Do you like it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I like olives. They're in the Bible a lot. But you can't really mukbang an olive. I mean...
I like bread.
I'd have to have gluten-free bread.
Or manna.
Well, that's magical. And you can't buy that.
Bread from the gods.
At Holy Foods.
Holy Foods. That's funny.
That was unintentional. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
This is laughter, and
this is what laughter looks like.
You can't even see mine. Guess what's the best thing in the world?
Laughter.
A baby's laugh. A baby's laugh.
A baby's laughter. How about a hyena's laugh?
No.
Or a cackle.
I don't know.
What's the difference of a laugh?
A laughing hyena. Yeah. No, but I'm saying who doesn't? They have so many videos of babies laughing because when you hear it, you laugh.
Yeah.
And what's more pure, innocent, and unadulterated than a baby? So how can laughter be bad?
Maniacal.
No, I don't mean.
That's bad laughter.
I don't mean give me an example.
Yeah. I
meant it has to be good, right? We don't need a commandment that says make sure you laugh every day or whatever.
Yeah.
It's isn't it just?
Yeah, it's ingrained in us.
Yeah.
It's like a smile.
You don't have to learn it.
No, you don't have to learn laughter. Some people could learn a sense of humor, but that's neither here nor there.
Some people want to learn a new laugh, if they don't like their laugh or someone tell them that it's annoying or...
I kind of want a Santa Claus laugh.
Santa Claus laugh?
Ho, ho, ho!
Does anyone really laugh like that?
I'm sure somewhere in some
maybe that's what
jungle.
It was modeled after somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, when you think of religion, I don't think that other people, or even myself, think that it's a laughing matter.
Is this a joke to you?
This is a joke to
you?
you.
It's all just one big joke.
Am I funny? Oh, please let a pastor do the Joe Pesci, little scene, you know, my clown.
So you think I'm funny?
Well, actually,
funny how?
Actually, I probably experienced something like that in Catholic school of a priest or a nun who didn't enjoy us laughing. You know?
No, I don't know if you should be laughing in mass.
No, but even in the classroom, they were our teachers. There's been funny priests, I think, who maybe get people to give a chuckle at like a wedding or you know, the homily.
Yeah, let's say something silly.
Yeah. Although, don't you think people give them like a mercy laugh as well?
Yeah. Oh, it's so much easier for a priest to get a laugh than a stand-up comedian.
Right.
Because like you're starting from such a serious thing that like the most dad joke will get people to say, "Oh,
yeah, they're primed. They're just like, oh, you know, like that's so funny."
Father Stanley, you shouldn't have.
Yeah. So, you know, these modern churches have like rock bands and stuff. Could they have stand-up comics? I'm serious.
So there's 12 disciples. They walk into a bar.
No, no, but you know, there's Christian comics who are like beyond PG. What's lower than PG, like in the movies?
G.
G.
I think
they're G-rated. They're non-offensive. You know, there's a whole group of comics who work like that, super clean, you know.
Yeah.
And there has to be Christian comics.
Now, so you're saying, okay, Christian comics who are PG rated, they don't make any slanderous jokes. And you're saying, okay, but how do you feel about comics who are do say racy things? Not against, like, they're not stereotypical, like, to one group of people, but they'll make fun of everyone. And then if they do a Christian joke, are you like, well, I'm going back to
I'm leaving
PBS channel?
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was in the audience.
Okay, you can be in the audience. Well, yeah. I feel like if I was in the audience, I'd feel too awkward to leave. But,
yeah.
Well, I wouldn't leave. I would stay on the channel. I'm not against it, but I was saying.
I'm pretty open to comics to make any kind of jokes, really, if I find it funny.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend that I can't even actually name a PG. Maybe Jim Gaffigan? He seems pretty
Yeah, I mean, compared to like other people, but not. No. He can.
Well, that shows you then.
He can get a little naughty.
Yeah. That shows you that, you know, yeah. I don't really know who the PG ones are. I get offended of other things they say too. Like, it's not like, oh, he said something about Christian. Yeah. Different, but no, I'm not one to walk out or.
Yeah. No, I'm not against any. I think in comedy, no jokes are off the table,
right?
So long as they're clever and they make you like. I'm not a fan of like ignorance or just people like this, and I'm just like, what are you talking? Or like someone who just like through comedy spewing views. Like I don't mind.
I don't like that.
I don't mind atheist comics, but like you know when comics and then they go on like and that is like they're on one side of the joke and it's like you know blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that I feel like that's just ignorance, but I'm all for like these you know pretty racy, right? I don't know. Comics.
Yeah.
When it's across the board and it's just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
They might be, you know, Christian themselves, but it's like they're just poking fun at everything in a clever way. I'm like, it gets me a laugh. It gives you a laugh. It doesn't take away. It's not like, oh, I shouldn't be laughing at that. It's like, did it make you any less of a Christian? Nizzle.
I think I don't like when they stay on any topic too long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dance around a little so that maybe if I don't relate to something, I'll relate to the next thing. But yeah, sometimes they do get up there and they just keep going on about the one topic, and you're like, come on. But besides comics, because that's full on make me laugh. I just paid you.
Make me laugh.
Just in life, in general, can you find the funny?
Can you find the funny?
Can you find it?
Where? Am I looking?
In general. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't take life too seriously. I think people take life so seriously, and it's like strict with everything, and it's like find the humor in life. Like, you'll live a happier life, you know. Like, in a lot of like, you see, like, sometimes where something real, you'll see it in like movies, but it happens in real life too, where something like so terrible happens, and then some person's just like laughing, and they're laughing. It's like, it's almost so ridiculous how bad the situation is.
Right.
And like, and it is easy to be, but like, you're better off like internally as a happy person if you can just find the humor in some things. Like, when you get mad at something, like, you drop your keys and then you stub your toe.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you can just sit back and just laugh. Like, oh my god, look at this. It's ridiculous.
It's funny that the worse it gets, the more likely you are to start laughing about it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, because it gets you out of your head. It gets you out of this like tunnel vision, and then you can just look back at the whole situation, and then you should just laugh at it.
Yeah, because right, people always say, oh, we'll laugh about this later.
Yeah,
you know, so, which is saying that mostly everything can be laughed about later.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then of course there's always the thing like too soon. Yeah. You know, because it's kind of universal that no matter what happened, we will be able to laugh about it later. Yeah. But if you can laugh about it sooner, obviously not at someone else's expense, expense. You don't want to be super insensitive, but I'm just talking about your own. I'm just talking about lighthearted, like. Yeah,
I think laughter is important, and it can bring joy to the saddest person. And I think that is the power of laughter. Like, if someone is grieving or going through something, if you have the ability to make them laugh, like, you don't know how much that does for that person. Right. Like, it is like, I think laughter is in some way genuine joy. Like, it's easy to put on a smile, but if someone like makes you laugh, gets you, because once again, it gets you out of whatever you're feeling at that moment, and just for a moment, you experience true joy.
Right, and so you're experiencing heaven. You know, you get all these little glimpses of heaven on earth, and that has to be one of them. Because how great is it when you have a good laugh?
Just can't stop laughing.
Yeah, or your stomach hurts, or something is so funny that when you think of it later, and the thing has passed, but you start laughing again. Yeah. It's such, like I said, you don't have to be taught that it's good, because you just know it.
Yeah. And look at funny people. Everyone wants to be around them, right? Like, and it's a trait that makes you so desirable that like it shows the power. It's because like this person has the ability to make you laugh. You know, it's people love funny people. Yeah. You find a funny person, it's like, oh, that you ever find someone's like, oh my god, he's so funny, but I don't ever want to hang out with him. It's like, you don't usually hear that. It's always, oh, this guy's so funny. Yeah. I want to have him around more.
Definitely. I mean, you see these lists of people, like, how would you rate this person? And it's like, ability to make me laugh or just having a sense of humor is above looks.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what they always say. It's with guys, at least, they say, you either got to be handsome or funny. Yeah. And I'm both, folks.
It's not even funny how handsome you are? No. It is funny how handsome you are?
Funny looking.
Funny look, yeah.
Funny looking.
The combined. You thought that's what it meant. Yeah. That you're funny and you're good looking.
Hey, good looking and funny. Well, I'm funny looking. I check both boxes. What's up, ladies?
Did we say if Jesus was funny? I don't think we said that.
If we did, let's cut that out.
We can just revisit it.
Was Jesus funny?
Yeah.
So not did he laugh, was he funny?
Oh, right. Two things. Because there's the funny guy, and then there's the guy who enjoys the funny.
Yeah. Which one was he? Or was he either? Or was he both or neither?
I don't know.
I imagine.
But also, what part of his life are you looking at?
Oh, I'm looking at teenage Jesus.
You know what I mean? Because
I bet teenage Jesus was a riot. I bet he had all the jokes.
Because he was, so carefree, maybe.
Yeah. He was living a peaceful life. I bet he would go around and just at the carpentry shop, cracking lighthearted jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like once again, yes, you can be joking at the wrong time and stuff, and it's like, really? Now's not the time.
Right.
But there's a lot of sense where humor brings joy.
Yeah.
And so, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he use a little humor to bring joy? A few knock-knock jokes, why not?
If only we had those knock-knock jokes.
Oh my God. If you had one of those jokes, you'd be a stand-up comedian.
And I think children, I've known some children in my time, and they spend a lot of time laughing. They spend a lot of time being silly and having fun. And Jesus told us to be like children.
Yeah.
So he didn't say be like children, but try not to be such a goofball.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, exactly. Once again, it's... Anytime you hear, like, oh, it's not a laughing matter, it's always because something serious or, oh, be mature, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, laughter equates to joy.
Yeah.
You, like, why are we always repressing genuine joy?
Yeah.
Like... And we're like, why are we always, oh, be serious, be quiet, and be serious? Yeah. It's like, that's why I like my stained glass. To be continued. You guys will all see it. But my favorite story of the Bible was David dancing, and he took off his clothes. He just in his loincloth, and he was just so happy. He was just dancing through the streets. They were playing music. I'm sure they were all laughing. I'm sure they were having a great time. And it was his wife, or his first wife, who was looking out the window, all like, he's a king. What is he doing? Like,
so embarrassing.
And you get that person so much in life.
Yeah.
Of the, what do you be serious? Yeah. Be serious.
Right.
And it's like, who was more godly? He was living life full of joy at that moment.
Right.
And it was that seriousness that people have. That's like the control yourself.
Right. Yeah, and if you don't experience joy, like so many times in the Bible, God is promising us joy.
Yeah.
And telling us how joyful it is in heaven and how joyful it is to be in his presence and his light. And if we had no joy, we would be saying, what is this word? Mm-hmm. What is this you speak of? I don't know what this is, but to laugh all the time. And a lot of times I find people who say like, it's not a laughing matter. It's not funny. I feel like they're talking for others.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're laughing at something and then they'll go like, you shouldn't laugh. Yeah. And the person itself is like, well, I'm laughing,
yeah, exactly. And I think that was the what is her name?
Who?
David's wife.
Oh, I don't know.
That was, what it was. It was like he was finding joy. Okay, you can stay in your little window, but she then tried to take away his joy. Like, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be laughing. It's like, if you don't want to laugh, don't laugh. I'm not gonna come over and tickle you.
Right.
Make you. First of all, that's messed up. There's few things I hate in life. I hate being tickled. It's my biggest fear.
Trigger warning.
I was tickled a lot as this.
Get out of here.
I was.
You were tickled a lot.
Yeah.
And it made you have.
No, I never liked it. But as soon as you don't like something.
Who was tickling you?
My siblings. Not in like a harassment way of poor little Spencer hates to be tickled because it makes him very uncomfortable. So he should be held down and tickled.
Most people, I think, don't like to be tickled.
No, but I can't stand it. I go into shock. I collapse.
Oh my gosh!
And so, although we're talking about laughter, we're gonna need to talk about non-consensual laughter.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right.
We just laughter should be a personal thing.
Yes.
Okay. It should be.
Because I don't think it's the same though. Like, that's not the same as just like laughter that you do. Like tickled laughter. What is going on with tickled laughter?
Non-consensual laughter. Okay. I've gone through it my whole life. I'll tell you what it is.
Not your whole life. A few times.
No. Okay. It's terrible. Laughter is a very personal thing that should be enjoyed through joy and not through fear and pain. So
it is personal because some people laugh very easily and very boisterously and very loudly, and other people, they're tickled to death inside. No, sorry, I said the tickle word, but I didn't mean that. I just meant they're laughing, but they might be a quiet laugher. And sometimes people will judge them on that, like, don't you think, oh, it's so funny, don't you think it's funny?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that's how I'll be at like I feel like I'm not a boisterous laughter, but I'll be at like a comedy club, and I'll be thoroughly, oh wow, this guy's so funny, and then someone's like, what do you not think this is funny? And I'm like, no, but I'm enjoying it in my own way.
Right.
Like, it would be fake if I started belly laughing when it's not, like, in that instance, it's not natural. So everyone enjoys laughter.
It's a wonderful gift. The other day I was talking about sunshine, how it's a free gift to us, and it's rejuvenating. Well, laughter is a free gift to us, and laughter's the best medicine.
It's the best medicine.
I understand my accent. I'm saying laughter.
Laughter.
Instead of laughter. Laugh.
Well, see, me and Ma here, we're from the deep south.
Yeah.
And we say laughter.
We say laughter because of Philadelphia, but
South Pennsylvania.
Southeast, yeah.
Deep south.
Now I forget everything that I was saying. Laughter.
You're saying it's medicine, like
it's laughter's the best medicine, and it's a free gift, and you should. I heard someone say you should never say you should. That's a bad thing to say to people. How about you could? I knew some grieving people because you talked about grief. Briefly. And you said it helps grief, and it does help grief. But I've known some people who felt guilty to laugh during mourning, MOUR, because it's like a betrayal. Like, how can you feel so sad and laugh at the same time?
Yeah.
But I used to do some grief work, and little children pass in and out of those stages very easily. So if a child's mom would die, he would be very upset and sad, and they explained to him he was old enough to understand. And the next minute he'd be playing and laughing.
Yeah.
Because naturally you can do it.
Yeah.
But I think adults feel that it's disrespectful.
Yeah. But like, you should, because I think, I said that you should work.
People,
yeah.
It's hard to keep track, but.
No, I think you shouldn't be hard on yourself about laughing in times like that for two reasons. One, you never should deny yourself joy. That's not doing anyone any favors. And two, I'm obviously generalizing, speaking for all circumstances here, but I can almost guarantee whoever you are grieving over would be a lot more happy knowing that you were still finding joy in things, still laughing,
right,
and do it. Like, if I passed away and I was a ghost, I'm not saying. I'm just saying in a theoretical example, I wouldn't be like, what are they laughing for? What would hurt me more is if I was seeing like everyone all down in the dumps and like, no, we need to, and it's like, no, like, go have fun, like, laugh, laugh in my in my name, like,
right.
I love these big after funeral, if they have like a bank, what is it called? The
wake? No,
after.
Oh, right, yeah, the lunch. I don't know, funeral luncheon.
Yeah, just like I like when it's more like lively and like they call it a celebration of the life and stuff, because I truly believe that, like, yeah, obviously everyone there is sad if you and everyone would connect with him, but you should be celebrating the life. Because
when you go home, you're going to be sad again.
Exactly.
It's not like,
the mourning's not going away. The grief is going to have to be worked through.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do have moments of love and joy, take it all in. Like why are you saying I'm going to be, there's like these peaks and valleys. I'm going to be down here, I can guarantee it. But I'm also not going to let myself go up here.
Right.
It's like, if you're going to go down here, at least allow the opportunity, if it comes, to be up there.
Right.
Like, that's what I think. But
yeah, and there's also the nervous laughter of, when something's really bad, and like some people laugh. Yeah, like you just start laughing, and
I'm in danger.
It really
is. It's like the Simpsons.
Yeah,
I'm in danger.
It's really not the time, but sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah. And
all of these things are just human reactions, and just let it go, let it happen. Yeah. And there's the Laughing Buddha, which I'm not really, I'm not educated on it, but I just know it's a big happy guy, and it's a good luck charm in Chinese culture. And just entertainment, a huge amount of entertainment is centered around how can we make people laugh, because supply and demand, people want to laugh.
Yeah. It's like a drug, It's contagious.
Laughter is contagious.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep saying things so All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, you're just like, I only got so many more.
Drug, it's contagious. It's fun to do on the weekends.
I didn't buy the drug thing. Not that I didn't buy it, but I just thought like, oh, it sounded like it sounded.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I got something.
Okay.
It's contagious.
It is contagious.
Yeah.
I have laughed, and everyone has, when the person is laughing at something that you're not, but you're just laughing at them laughing.
Yeah.
And why is that? Why is it contagious?
I don't know.
Because it's the joy, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like when someone just can't.
You're seeing their joy, and you're getting joyous.
Yeah, it's as contagious as the coronavirus, but far less lethal.
You keep saying very depressing things.
Sorry. Just trying to make everyone laugh.
Trying to be topical.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much laughter should you hear in church?
None?
None.
I mean, well, here's my thing. Like, that's such a broad statement.
I don't know.
Did someone say a joke? Or is he talking about,
I don't know.
Like, the crucifixion and someone starts laughing? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just saying, like, imagine you didn't belong to a church and you were walking outside of it and you were like, how many churches do you drive past all the time? And they have they have billboards. And they say, don't they always say, like, come in, everyone's welcome, stop by.
Yeah.
I would never, because I'm shy.
Okay.
Right? I, even though we said the other day, it's easy to be Christian, you can go anywhere. You can, but still, it's that, like, hi. Like, but if I heard uproarious laughter coming out of a church, I might give a little peek.
Yeah, okay. Well, see, that's different than what you normally said, how much laughter should be in a church. Yeah, no, that's what I would like that. Like, there's nothing wrong. Laughter is good, Like, I'd be more likely to go into a church that there's uproarious laughter than if I heard everyone, like, crying.
Oh, my God.
Well,
I'd call the police if I heard everybody crying.
Well, no, like, what I'm saying is, like, I would like it if there's all, like, and also, I think that'd be great. That'd be a great church. You know why? I feel like churches, my biggest thing about churches now, of like, if I was the ruler of the world, would be, why are you not, like, trying to bring people in? Like,
right.
Sunday church service.
Sunday
church, or Saturday or Tuesday or Wednesday should not be a chore.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of people who deeply care about being Christian, and yet church is still a chore for them.
Yeah.
Sit down, listen to, like,
they say I'll go to church, and then they go like, oh, after church we'll go to the pumpkin patch, or after church, and so it's like,
we'll go get something.
They're leapfrogging over.
Okay, we'll get the choring done early, and then we'll go have fun. And that's what, once again, I will keep going back to my favorite types of churches, because I'm preaching to somebody. The Holy Spirit is...
Somebody please invite him to one of those churches.
The Holy Spirit is inside me. But in those kind of churches, they're up, they're
life
clapping,
and energy,
they're singing. And
gives you energy.
Yeah, and I'm like, once again, I'm speaking for so many people here. But I imagine, because I don't even go when I want to go, that on Sundays, for most people who attend these very upbeat, lively churches, they're going because they're like,
I need energy.
Yeah, that's the highlight of my week. Mm-hmm. And so, obviously, everyone has a different opinion of what kind of church they want to go to. But I think just in general, church, like, there should be more churches that are like, oh, wow, that's a fun thing to do on a Sunday morning. Oh, I leave with my belly hurting from laughing so much of the preacher, the way he tells his sermons.
Yeah.
Why not? You're not doing anything bad. You're not perverting the Bible by making people laugh. Mm-mm. In fact, you'll be more engaging. Like, spin. Like how there's some rappers. if you guys listen to rap, there's some rappers that are so good at storytelling through rap.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the most engaging thing to listen to, because it's like, it has this flow and you're listening, but you're hearing this whole story. And like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like I'm using a medium to get a story across.
Yeah. It's also good for memory. Mm-hmm. You know, because what do you always want to do when someone tells you a funny joke? Yeah. You're like, I want to remember that because I want to tell somebody else.
Yeah.
Or even when you see the stand-up routine, there's so much you want to retell.
Yeah.
Because it made you tickled. Oops, sorry. But usually you don't run out of the church and be like, I got to tell you what happened at church.
Yeah.
You know?
And obviously I'm not saying church should be a joke. Like, there's a lot of very serious topics to talk about living a good life and some stories from the Bible that, there's some stories that you don't want to be saying.
And also, if you can't make people laugh, you can't make people laugh. You can't give the guy pressure.
Yeah, exactly. In a too lighthearted way. But I just don't think there should be a...
feeling against it.
Of laughter belongs outside of the church.
I think it kind of goes with what I said about the grieving. Like, you feel like it's such a high level of respect, which I do have such a high level of respect for the Word of God.
Yeah.
For a sanctuary, for church, but you don't discount the respect because you found fun in it, or you had a lighthearted time. So I think that's why people are generally like, we're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of it, like I said, I had children that I would bring and I would say, stop it, be quiet. We went to a Christmas service, like Christmas Eve service mass at a very big Catholic church when the kids were little. And because it was a family of 6 with 4 little children, when we went in, they said, will you please be part of the procession, like out of the blue? And we had to carry the baby Jesus. And I don't know what else we had, but we had to process up. And your brother, when the music started and everyone turned around to look at us, he took the baby Jesus and he threw him high in the air and caught him. And so many people were laughing, but I was mortified because I'm like, oh my God. Like, what will people think? He threw the baby Jesus? But it's beautiful. Yeah. Like when you're not the mom and you feel responsible, it's like, it's fun. Like, you want that. Like, beautiful, innocent fun,
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think what is so great about a child's laughter and child making people laugh is there's innocence about it.
Yes.
There's like, and that's important of like
connecting to that.
Yeah, of connecting that just innocent joy rather than anything else that might come along with it through like longer you live and
but I can't think of story, in particular stories, but if the Bible was filled with humans, which is what we talked about yesterday, saying that these people aren't Harry Potter characters, they're human beings who lived on the earth. If the Bible's full of human beings, right now, there's funny people in your life, right?
Yeah.
So the Bible had to have funny people in it, really funny people, and funny situations and funny things. But
who do you think would have been the funniest of the apostles?
Oh gosh, I don't know them that great. I really don't.
Thomas.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say that, but only because, like, of a comedy routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, Why do you think that? Your namesake?
Yeah, that's my middle name. I don't know. I could just see him. And like, even when like he doubted Jesus, they said it. I bet he said it like some clever thing. Like,
right.
He probably made a joke about it.
Right. And like, Jesus said, because we don't really know it's like texting. You don't know how the person said it, So he said, here, touch it or whatever. Like, Jesus could have been even laughing. Like, of course, Thomas is doubting me.
Oh, goofy Thomas.
Yeah,
It's like joking around. Be serious for once. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm alive again.
Yeah, there was funny people. So, we love funny people and we love to laugh. Mm-hmm. And laughter is free.
What is the Bible verse? I was trying to look it up earlier. I wasn't texting, if anyone's watching my hands.
I know. I would be surprised because you're pretty strict about no cell phones. during the podcast.
It's on Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
There's a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance.
Oh, I love that one.
I remembered it from Footloose, not from reading the Bible.
Oh, how funny. See, but that's great.
That's how he argued.
But that's great. Like, to find scripture in real life, and just in a movie or reference. So, see, there is a time to laugh.
There's a time to laugh. Laugh away.
And we're blessed when we are in those times.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it. Because there are times where you won't want to laugh because things are going on. Of course,
there'll always be.
And so when you do find things that bring joy and make you laugh, don't repress it. Enjoy it. Savor. And then those are the memories you remember. It's like, oh my God, remember that one time our boat sank? We just laughed the whole night away.
Yeah.
On that piece of driftwood.
The Titanic must have been a hoot.
Too soon. Too soon.
He's a Titanic fan.
Big fan. I want to get this clear. I don't know you care because you just learned it, but I'm a decent Titanic. I'm a fan of the movie.
Okay.
Like, people will buy me book.
And he loved it.
And I loved it. No, okay, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate it.
We just put that in there to prove if she watches. That's all.
I appreciate all Titanic memorabilia and stuff, but I'm a fan of the movie. I like a good, romance kind of movie. It historical. Yeah. It hit on all cylinders.
Yeah.
James Cameron.
Well, of course, it won a million awards.
Director.
Yeah.
But since then, I've just sort of been like I'm a nautical fan of just large ships.
Well, he has a full-size replica of it.
That reminds me of the love shared between Jack and Rose.
Okay. So
now you know. So if you want to buy me something, buy me I don't know.
Your wish list on Amazon is all Titanic stuff.
Yeah.
Footy pajamas.
Okay.
Back to it.
Back to laughing.
Finding the laughter is great, and I don't know why. Oh, you said your ship sinks, you just laugh all the way to the bottom?
No, I was just saying, it's like you just remember bad memories, and it's funny.
No, it's true. Sometimes I remember laughing, and I don't even remember what I was laughing about. It's just the laughter was the memory.
That was, you remember being in a joyful state.
So hopefully people remember this podcast as a time that they laughed.
Yeah, and if not, then sorry.
Yeah, and if people want to give us some recommendations of Christian comics, we'll check them out and we'll give a review.
Yeah.
How about that?
And also, if anyone wants to send me some authentic Titanic memorabilia, I love the ship. I'm a big nautical fan. I just love boats. I love big boats that sink.
Oh my God.
But yeah.
Semi-successful boats.
So just go out and laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh your heart away.
Laugh all the way to the bank.
Just split your sides and... So yeah, just go out and laugh. Go have fun. Go see a comic. Go look in the mirror and see how funny looking you are.
But don't tickle people.
Don't tickle. Consenting laughter is the only laughter that we are advocating on this podcast.
Don't tickle people.
Non-consensual laughter is no laughter at all. Is no laughing business. No laugh. Wait. Okay.
Matter.
Let me try that again. Okay. Non-consenting laughter is no laughing matter. I'm gonna get that on a shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, look forward to the van build because I'm working on it. Hopefully, I finish. All right. So what I was saying was, watch my van build. We're having mic issues because you know what? We're using one mic and we're going to be using two mics soon. I don't know. But am I getting a little frustrated because I've tried to end this podcast 6 times? Yes. But you know what? I'm going to laugh about it because it's funny. It's real funny. All right, so goodbye. Goodbye, okay?
You have to do this.
Yeah, goodbye. Don't even like or subscribe to this video. Just goodbye.